It looks like the body's been waiting to do this for a long time because it didn't take much effort at all to get up this high. It's going to climb really fast. It's going to be a new level of a new mass for me.
Hey guys, Ivan here, and in today's video we got a couple of very interesting bodybuilding updates. The first thing we got is about our last year's Mr. Olympia, Samson Dauda. So as you guys know, Samson managed to win the Mr. Olympia last year. He brought very good condition for his standards, with the help of his wife of course, without an actual coach. Then he tried to win the Arnold Classic and he made a mistake. He didn't bring the same condition and he lost to Derek Lunsford. After that, he lost his Mr. Olympia title as well, not by only one spot, but by 3 spots. He placed all the way down in 4th, and this time around it wasn't only because of conditioning he lost, but it was because he lacked size. He lost a whole bunch of size. He tried to rebound and to win the Prague Pro, but he was prevented to do that by Martin Fitzwater, so he lost another show. He lost 3 shows this year, and last year he was the Mr. Olympia. He was talking about how he wants to have a reign, a long-lasting reign. He was humble enough, I'll give it to him. He did say that anybody in that top 5 can beat him, unlike Derek, who is like the other guys are fighting for 3rd and then they beat him at Mr. Olympia. Samson was humble, like he knew that anybody else can beat him on any given day, but yeah, he lost. He went from being here to being, well, maybe not that low, but like here, so it's still a loss, a big loss for him, and the biggest problem was he didn't have enough size, which was his strength his entire career. So obviously what he wants to do right now is let his body grow, and that's what he's doing very successfully. Quickly after the Prague Pro, he got up to 350 pounds, and now he plans on going further because check this out, guys.
It's like, okay, it looks like the body's been waiting to do this for a long time because it didn't take much effort at all to get up this high. So that's all makes me think, okay, you know what? Once we do start the off-season, when we do start to push to get the weight up, it's going to climb really fast. It's going to climb really fast. It's going to be something that is going to be up. It's going to be a new level of, okay, this is a new mass for me.
What the hell? He's not even pushing the off-season yet? Guys, 350 pounds for a guy who is like 5'11", right? That's insane. That's over 160 kg. His highest weight so far was, I believe, 162, 163. So where the hell is he planning on going? 170 kilos? What the hell is that gonna look like? And is he gonna be able to even survive that? Is that, I mean, how smart that is at this point? Is more size really what he needs? I mean, yeah, he lacked size at the Prague Pro and at the Mr. Olympia, but he can probably bring that back with just going back to his regular dieting in the off-season without pushing like a maniac and just getting back to 350 or 340, 330, going down to like 290, 300 maybe on stage in good shape. That's probably good enough, but no. I guess he's mad. I guess he is going all out now. After losing 3 shows in 1 year, after winning the Mr. Olympia, he must be angry. He's out for blood. He wants to go all out, super crazy, and to become, what, the freakiest bodybuilder of all time? I mean, hell, I'm excited. If that's the plan, to go to 170 or 180, that's 400 pounds. If that's what he plans on doing, I'm looking forward to seeing that. But I think realistically, somebody who is in his corner, obviously now he doesn't have a coach to tell him this, but I think somebody should speak some sense to him and explain to him that this is not really necessary. He can definitely win the Mr. Olympia still with his old size, just without losing it in the prep. As you can see there, Jay Cutler left a comment. He says, do you? Which means really do what Milos Sarcev started doing with you when you started working together. Milos realized Samson is never gonna be the most shredded guy, but he can be the biggest, the fullest, roundest guy with just enough conditioning. And that's the card that Samson played ever since then, and it worked really well for him. This year, he tried something else because everybody, including myself, wanted to see Samson peeled. That's what we all talked about. He tried that. It didn't work. He should just go back to what he was doing so far. He was doing that really well, and he does not need to get to freaking 400 pounds in the off-season. That's insane. That's ludicrous, and he's only 20 kilos away from that. And he says he easily got to 160. And there is still a long time until the Mr. Olympia, so if he actually starts pushing the food and everything, the gear I guess as well, yeah, he can probably get to 400. What would that look like, man? Like, once he gets shredded after that, I mean, not too shredded, but just shredded enough, that would probably be the freakiest, the most impressive, the craziest looking bodybuilder of all time. Down below in the comment section, guys, tell me what do you think? Is this the smartest move? And if he continues doing this, if he continues growing from this point, being 160, 162, 163 already, what is that gonna look like? Is it a smart approach? And are you excited to see that freak on the stage next year? Alright, now as you guys know, Hadi Choopan is preparing for the Arnold Classic 2026, and I would say he is the favorite to win that show, at least on paper. In my opinion, I think it's Andrew Jacked who is the favorite, but we'll see about that. Hadi beat Andrew at the Mr. Olympia, so it's very likely that he's going to repeat that at the Arnold Classic. Now, this is the video that Hadi posted today on his YouTube, and here we can kind of see what he looks like currently. How much fat did he actually gain since the Mr. Olympia? Because in 2024, when Hadi brought his best look of all time to the Arnold Classic stage, he actually stayed in really good shape between the Mr. Olympia and the Arnold Classic. I think that year Mr. Olympia was kind of a bit later in the year. I'm not sure about that, but I think there was less time between those two shows, so he didn't have enough time to really put on any fat. He just stayed in crazy shape and got better in those final like 8 to 10 weeks. Is that gonna be the case this year? I would say he did gain some fat and water. Maybe he went off of gear in the meantime, and he does look a little bit softer. He doesn't look as hard and as dry as he did after the 2023 Mr. Olympia when he was prepping for the Arnold. But realistically, this does not have to mean anything. He still has enough time to get shredded, to get completely peeled. But the question is he gonna do it? Is he gonna repeat that conditioning ever again? Is that in his plans? Because maybe he thinks he looks better when he's a little bit fuller, and bringing that conditioning with the same fullness, it's definitely very difficult. And I would say it's risky business. And now he doesn't really have a coach. He is no longer coached by Hani Ram, but apparently based on what Hadi is saying, he's only advising Hadi and his other coaches. So it's not like before. Hadi is not even prepping Hadi anymore. At least that's what he told Fouad Abiad, and Fouad shared that on his podcast. So unless Hani Rambod is lying, he is not coaching Hadi. But I think it's very possible that he's lying, because I remember this year when we were talking about whether Hadi is going to get a visa and get to the US, Hani Rambod told Nick Strength and Power that he has no idea, they don't know if he's going to be able to, they're hopeful, blah, blah, blah. And literally 12 hours later, Hadi was in the US. So obviously, Hani lied for whatever reason, and now he could be lying as well, because he doesn't want the other athletes, for example, to know that he's coaching Hadi. But really, that's besides the point. What is more important is, is Hadi's age catching up with him? Like, we saw some loss of muscle in Hadi's lower body. This is what he looks like right now, his upper body at least. You know, it's a lot of size for sure. I mean, conditioning, again, for this point, it's okay. But, I mean, I don't like that SEO, man. It's definitely way too much of it in all of his body parts. Everything just looks so weird. When he's on stage and he hits the poses, you can't really notice it as much. But in the gym, you can see it, man. It's too obvious, like in those arms. The biceps are freaking peaked when he's hitting this shoulder press here. And there is a whole bunch of SEO in his lats, in his delts, in his arms, in his, I think, traps. So I think this guy is filled with SEO, but he has good striations separations in his chest and his abs and his quads, and so he's known for his hardness. But there is no hardness, there are no details in a couple of body parts that are obviously stuffed with SEO. So that's why I don't like his physique that much, and also the fact that he's very, very short. I feel like open bodybuilding should be a little bit more about the size and the height, you know. But it is what it is, you know, quality-wise, overall, he still is the best bodybuilder on paper, but who knows how Arnold Classic is going to be judged. Hopefully he doesn't win, honestly. I am not cheering for him. I want to see Andrew Jack win, but Andrew needs to improve a little bit if he wants to do that. If he improves slightly, I think he definitely has a chance of doing that. You guys tell me down below whatever you think about Hadi's current physique, and do you think he can still win the Arnold Classic, or is it going to be somebody else? Andrew Jack, Nick Walker, maybe on Martin Fitzwater? Down below in the comments, guys. Oh, alright. Dorian Yates posted a new photo, an unseen photo of his back from the 1993 Mr. Olympia in the backstage. Do you guys think he posted this photo accidentally right now when this whole debate is going on, whether his physique and the physiques of his era were better than physiques of today, and especially Derek Lunsford? And Derek Lunsford is known for his back. His back is his best body part. But here is what Dorian posted, and man, this looks absolutely insane. This level of graininess, crazy. Look at this. Look at that lower back, man. Look at the details in the lower back. How many guys today have this? Maybe Derek Lunsford is the only guy that can hang versus Dorian in the back double, but nobody else. I don't think so. I don't think anybody else can. And the thing about Dorian's physique is everybody who was there during the 90s, the guys who watched the Mr. Olympia in person, they're all saying that you have to be there to see this in person, to see how conditioned, how grainy, how crazy he looked. And for me personally, he looked absolutely insane in the photos. Now, could Dorian at his best win the Mr. Olympia today? That's definitely a topic we can discuss, because Dorian was a conditioning guy. He was always peeled. He probably could have been fuller, but at that time, in that period of bodybuilding, fullness wasn't awarded as much. Today, it's all about size and fullness, and guys are sacrificing conditioning for it every day. So nobody's really shredded today. It's very rare to see. Back in the 90s, everybody was peeled, and Dorian was just bigger than everybody else. But he didn't have that roundness, the fullness, that crazy X-frame, for example, Derek has. So the guys today are bigger, fuller, rounder. But if you talk about the quality, the details, the separation, the quality of the muscle, come on, there is no discussion. Look at this. I mean, I'm not saying that every single bodybuilder back in the 90s had this kind of graininess and quality and conditioning, but here's a comparison with the second best bodybuilder in the world, arguably the best one. So yeah, the quality of the physiques has definitely went downhill. We have a lot of fullness, a lot of bubbliness, but not a lot of quality, not a lot of fibers, muscle fibers. We don't see any of that. We see plastic and oils and stuff like that, and fat and water, I guess, but no quality muscle. And hopefully something will change soon, because at this point, unfortunately, it seems like bodybuilding is headed in the wrong direction, in my opinion. Whatever you guys think, tell me down below in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. For more content like this, guys, subscribe to the channel. Help me get those 60K subscribers before the end of the year. I would appreciate it so much, guys. Thank you so much once again. See you soon. All the best, and bye-bye.